Hello YouTube, this is Bash bringing you here for week number 9, the final week of the regular season of WPF Regice Division. We are up against Eyelene and the Mad Hatters, who actually is in a really big situation for playoffs. I believe if Eyelene wins, they're in playoffs. If they don't, there's a chance they might not be. And actually, if they win, they might have a chance to play us in the first round of playoffs. So we're going to see how that goes specifically. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna have to or want to play around this. They have a very terrifying team, to be honest. So that's something to keep in mind. But in a second, you'll see the matchup coming up on the screen. Here it is. So Eyelene has Ursuluna, Blood Moon, Terra, which is terrifying, by the way. Meowscarada, Clefable, Zapdos, Glimora, Slowking, Cobalion, Mega Banette, Terra Avalugg, and Karkle. So their team is very terrifying. Ursula Blood Moon Terra is just so kind of stupid. I've actually used regular Ursula and Blood Moon. I felt like it was a little underwhelming, but with Terra, it becomes so annoying to prep for because of the fact that, especially with any Terra, so I need to try to figure out a way to play around that carefully because otherwise it could get out of control, and I don't have the best ways to deal with it. Meowscarada, very annoying because it's actually one of the best ways to revenge Palafin in the game, to be honest. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna have to try to what I would say, yeah, one of the better ways to revenge it because of the fact that Flower Trick actually crits, right? So my bulk ups were not gonna matter to it. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, that's gonna be really annoying. And they got really annoying core to a defensive core of Clefable, Slowking, Terra Avalugg, Zapdos even too, and then Glimora of course for Hazard Stack. So I don't know, it's gonna be a really difficult game, I think. But luckily we're already clinched, so I might be bringing a little bit of some heat this week to see if I can get some things going. Could be interesting. With some of the sets, I guess. But yeah, gonna be I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this game, but there's only one way to tell how it's gonna go. So let's go into the team builder of what we're bringing this week. We're bringing some interesting sets, at least. So here's the first set we're going with. Palafin right here. We got the Palafin with Drop Punch, Drain Punch, Throw, Chop, Bulk Up with the Lumberry. So this is kind of like a weird generic set, I guess. I just kind of wanted to go 3 attacks, see how they play around the 3 attacks, I guess. Because this 3 attacks hits their team pretty hard. The only thing it really struggles with is Unaware Clefable, I guess, or depending on the Ursuluna set. But I kind of want to see what they wanted to do with the Ursuluna with this set, and specifically Slowking and Meowscarada. Lumberry is really nice for things like Toxic, right? From Slowking, or Static from Zapdos or Glimora, Poison and Mega Banette shenanigans, and then of course Clefable with Toxic shenanigans. So, and even Avalugg with Toxic. So that's there's some a lot of good areas to this. And yeah, Flame Body from Karkle, which by the way, funny enough, that's the Karkle we had in the beginning of the season. So Eyelene actually picked it up. So yeah, very good. I think it's a pretty good set. I think I need to play around some level Mon specifically in order to get this to work, but I'm probably going to try to get this off right away, get the big form right off the bat, just because I feel like it's going to be probably important for this game. Next we got Superior, Terra Fairy. I was debating about this set, but we want Terra Fairy, Leaf Storm, Terra Blast, substitute Synthesis. I might change out Synthesis on this currently. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. But currently I'm going Terra Fairy. I felt like it was the best way to hit some of his neutral hit Amons, I guess, right? So things like Cobalion, Zapdos. It makes it a decent check to Meowscarada now. So that was something to keep in mind. And Glimora is already hit neutral by Leaf Storm. So I think this was not a bad bring against him or her. I don't do not know. So that's something to keep in mind. Superior, I think, can put in the work. Only thing outspeeds it is Meowscarada or Choice Scarfer. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, so that's a set. Next we got Iron Valley, the Chubba Dub. With the weakness policy, Calm Mind, Moonblast, Vacuum Wave, Encore. Bring Encore because of Ursula and Blood Moon. Thought it was going to be really good this set, but this set is actually really good. This game, if I get a Calm Mind off, like I could try to get the weakness policy off on like Slow King or like Zapdos, depending on the set. And this thing actually puts in a lot of work. After that, I do want to get Glimmora weakened for this, and possibly depending on the Terra type Ursula and Blood Moon. But I thought it would be a really fun set to try to pull off this week. And the Encore shenanigans stuff with like Clefable or Ursula and Blood Moon is going to be really nice for Iron Valiant. So that's something to keep in mind. Vacuum Wave is really nice to pick things off like Meowscarada, Cobalion. And it's going to be the best way for me to hit Glimmora with this set. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And yeah. Next we have Fluffy the Lone Knockoff Pursuit, Poison Jab, Clear Smog. We are very like with the Salt Vest, Poison Touch. We have like a good amount of Spit F put into here to actually like if he isn't Modest, I believe we take 2 Earth Powers, I believe, but we actually outspeed Modest with 90. Well, not Modest max speed, but like some speed crip. We actually are speeding some like a little bit speed added into Clefable. Was kind of the idea. 92 for that. That is because I want to be able to hit Clear Smog in case like Clefable or some of the Blood Moon setup. The main objective is to try to weaken down Slow King with this set and the Glimmora with this set. So. I thought that would be really good, and it's a really good T-Spike to absorber this game, so yeah, I felt pretty good about this. Next we got Fortress, Body Press, Toxic Spikes, Volt Switch, Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is like, I feel like it's kind of like a, well, removal is kind of like a must against a Glimmora team, I feel like, or like at least trying to attempt to do that because of the, if they have like Goldengo or something like that, it'll make it really difficult, but yeah, I thought this was probably the best way to deal with it. I'm actually bringing T-Spikes back because my plan is to try to get rid of Glimmora pretty early. And if I could set up my own T-Spikes against them, it's going to be really nice to weaken down things like Meowscarada, Slow King, Avalugg, Ursula Blood Moon, and then figure out what like Clefable it is, if it's unaware, or like or if it's Magic Guard, it's going to be really clutch. I think that's going to be a really nice way to deal with it. This is also really nice for getting momentum. I'm actually minus speed, and I believe maybe I should go... Interesting. Maybe I'll go minus. Well, maybe before the game, I'll say like if I go more minus speed because of the Avalugg. But yeah, this is the set we're going with. Get rid of hazards. Specifically rocks. I kind of want to get rid of this game. So yeah. And last but not least, we have the Smot, the KILOWATTREL. Funny enough, literally the day I'm recording this, Smot said that he wants to see more KILOWATTREL off the bench, which, so we're bringing this. It actually has a pretty good matchup. It walls Zapdos, which is really nice, especially with the Covert Cloak. So that's kind of the idea. And I actually am bringing a setup KILOWATTREL, which is going to be crazy. This is the set I'm most excited about because I want to like pull this off. But Charge Beam is really nice for this because at +1 I might have a chance to take out Ursula Blood Moon, I think, with Hurricane. So that's something to keep in mind. And I can get pretty free Charge Beam off on Zapdos. That's also why T-Spikes are very important for like Clefable, because I want to be able to check if it's an unaware set or if it's Magic Guard, because if it's unaware, this it could be a little bit more of a difficulty for KILOWATTREL. But yeah, Hurricane Thunderbolt hits their team like really hard. Obviously, I don't know their Ursula set right now, but the only way they're taking on this set decently well with Ursula is if they're Terra Electric, which I don't know if they'll be. It's quite a possibility though with me having like Pelipper, Elephant, and stuff like that, but don't think I see it as much. But yeah, this is the set we're going with. I'm really excited about it. We have Roost for longevity against Zapdos. It's also the reason why I want to get Rocks away. It also outspeeds their entire team minus any Scarfers. So And I could also maybe set this up on the Slow King as well, because they're probably going to want to switch out, because if they get too weak in Palafin because of too big of an issue, or Valiant. So yeah, this is the set we're going with. We'll see how it goes. This should be an interesting game, and yeah, we are going to cut to the match. Hello, we are back here. Good luck, have fun. Just wanted to let you guys know I end up changing a set. A quick set, and that is the I end up changing the fortress real quick to earthquake instead of body press. Just want to point that out. But yep, they show terrifying, terror, water, Ursa Luna, water. I'm just gonna leave Palafin. They brought Ursa Luna, Blood Moon, water. Interesting. Kind of expected that. Interesting. They brought Sun of Blood Moon, water. Meow. They brought Clefable. Brought no Slow King. Amazing. Valug. Zapdos. Glamora. And this is terrifying. Interesting. I'll go straight out to KILOWATTREL here. Do I do it? Do I do it? Did I charge you? Interesting. Clefable. I'm curious if that. Let's go. Let's go. His Volt Switch on. Interesting. Clefable. Volt Charge Beam did 18%, so he's probably Spit F. He's like mixed actually. Interesting. So I'm gonna go out to Alomuck, see what he wants to do. Alluring Voice. Interesting. I'm gonna get a free knock here. Alluring Voice. Alluring Voice. Mixed defense. And Alomuck is in versus Ursa Luna. The knockup did 32%. So probably max HP-ish. Kind of just Poison Jab, or just try to get a poison off on this. Would be really clutch. I could also go. I'm gonna go Superior. Yep. Okay. Well, that was a bad play. Go to here. That was a bad play. And I'm just gonna call mine. Let's see what Clefable has in store for us. He's mixed defensive, right? I'm just gonna Moonblast here. 37%. Oh my god, this game is so being. This game's gonna be rough. Okay, we're not playing the way we're supposed to. Not good. I'm just gonna Encore, and I'm gonna click Moonblast again. This game's not going the way I was hoping. Superior's. Well, that's really bad. Superior's gone. But this thing is weakened, so now we're in a really good position here. I don't want to just Moonblast again, but... So, Iron Valiant did how much to Clefable? It's definitely unaware, by the way. There's no way. Did that little, yeah. He's unaware. Oh, she, I meant, sorry. She is unaware. Zapdos took how much from +1 Moonblast? 73%. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Ken. A Fable. Go for another charge beam. He's the roost. Give me something. Yep, thank you. Give me a second, actually. You know what? Give me a second. We want a second one here. We want a second. Hurricane. Actually, do I roost here? Just want to check something. Charge beam. How much? 24, 22%. Yeah, they're probably max HP. Yep, I'm just gonna roost. Sorry. Yep, and we're +2 now. Oh my god. Do I land the hurricane? Do I land this? I'm sorry. That was really rough, actually. That might be game. Crazy enough. Because I just cooked Thunderbolt now. Everything's in range, unless he's got to be a sash somewhere. She's got to be a sash somewhere. The KILOWATTREL's going off right now, but that was really unfortunate hacks. They missed all their hurricanes right there, and the confusion. Oh man. Let me send it to. Let me send it here actually, because I know they probably want to watch this. I am going to Thunderbolt this, and I think we're in a good position though. Lives. Meteor Beam. Cool. I'm dead. There. That's amazing for them. I think I kind of want to just go. So Meteor Beam. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out here, Jet Punch. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So they're Meteor Beam, Power. I die. They're Toxic Debris, yep. What are they going out to? You know? The Fortress. And I'm gonna set my Thorn T spikes up real quick. Okay. Actually having would have been really clutch right now. Actually, I'll just go alone luck. Yeah. On the off chance, I'm just gonna poison jab just to see if I get any damage off on this. Earth Power did how much? 53%. Yeah. I'll just poison jab. They had speed. Okay, so they have some good speed investment in here. Okay, if that's the case. Interesting. If they're Terra Water, they're ground. I'm at ground. Okay, let's go Val. You go with paired. Should do. Hopefully I outspeed. If I don't, that's a really big problem. And I just Moonblast again. And Blood Moon, I should be in a good position now to win here. Do I want to show off the... Okay, actually, let me... I'm not going to do anything to Blood Moon, though. That's the thing. Yeah. Is that even... I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth yet. I'm just going to pivot out here. Oh, good thing I switched. Yeah. I'm gonna double out. I'm gonna fire off another Moonblast. Or do I fire off a Vacuum Wave? If Ursaluna Blood Moon outsped a little bit of a Lone Muck. Lone Muck is 92, 159. Paired. Yeah. I'm Moonblast. Oh, they outspeed. Okay. That sounds about right. Okay, if I Vacuum Wave, we have been in a really good position, but we're going to go out to... So they've got to be some decent amount of speed stat here. Halfin. Do I just Drain Punch? Yeah, right? If they outsped Iron Valiant on... and I was paralyzed. 165, I'm at 236. Is there any... Yeah, okay. I definitely outspeed. I just Drain Punch here. They're Moonlight. That did so much. If they're Vacuum Wave, which I don't think they are. Yeah. I don't think they're... Can they get to enough HP investment where they live both? My god. Wait. I think I Earthquake here. GG. Sorry about the hacks earlier. Yeah, we picked up the dub. That probably wasn't the best commentating wise, but yeah. Yeah. That was a weird game. I'm not even gonna lie. But I guess it worked out. The the KILOWATTREL was crazy. That was crazy. It was working really well. And I think I guess it was like a roll probably on the... Let's see what they said. What happened last week. And damn, yeah, that was so bad for you. Yeah. Wow. We have winning, so now we're 7-2 plus 13. Eyelene now is in a situation where they might actually miss playoffs depending on if Dave and Ariane, if they both win. I think Eyelene might be, well, actually Dave needs to win like 4-0 or more or something like that. And Ariane needs to win. So, but yeah, we are move on to 7-2 plus 13, looking really nice. That's either gonna put us at the 2nd or 3rd seed depending on Fierce Flamethrower this game as well. So yeah, we're in playoffs next week. So yeah, I want to just thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Bash out.